I didn't grow up mountain biking, which is quite unusual for someone racing World Cup. I got into riding in around 2015. I was about 17, 18 years old. Yeah, I don't know how I managed to live in Fort William and grow up here and not ride, but it just happened. Throughout high school, because I didn't ride, I didn't really enjoy living here. Like, it was just kind of classic teenager, like, oh, this place is terrible, there's nothing to do, because you're not in the city and you don't have just whatever the city brings. Stuff that I don't care about now. Yeah, I got a bike and then I just loved it. I just immediately loved it and almost became obsessed with just getting better. And after a year of riding a trail bike, I got a downhill bike. And then I entered a race like the next week because I had started riding the World Cup track here on my trail bike, so I kind of naturally wanted a downhill bike. And then yeah, once I did one race, I was just buzzing. I was like, I want to keep doing this, and yeah, just can't believe it's kind of got to here. I definitely had a lot of people who didn't believe in me from the start, and I can see why you wouldn't. Like, I had only been riding for like two or 3 years, and I don't see why they would. I probably wasn't that good then, but I guess you just get on with it. Like, I wanted to do it, and I had my family behind me, especially my mum, has always been really supportive. So yeah, I just kind of ignored that and decided just to work and train, and then yeah, it seemed to be here now.
She's small but mighty. She's probably the most motivated person I've met. I think a lot of people ask her how she's come so far in such a little time, but she just puts so much effort in. I think she takes a lot of those qualities from her mum, so I think that's just embedded in her. All the other people she's racing against have done it all their lives. Like, they've had longer careers than she's been alive almost.
Obviously, coming into it late and progressing quickly, I am like competitive in myself. Like, I always want to get better, and it doesn't matter what I do. Like, I just want to get better and be better at something. And if I start a new sport, I want to be good at it. I don't like not being good at it. I think most racers would feel the same, or athletes. You think it's that feeling, you chase after the feeling of getting better all the time. And I think you need to have that to race. Like, you can't just be happy with just, yeah, I'll just go out, and if I don't ride that bit, it's fine. If I didn't ride something, it'll bother me and I won't be happy until I do it. And riding for me was discovering something I actually felt quite good at, because at school I never felt good at anything. When I was leaving high school, or like maybe applying for UCAS or uni, I was really thinking about, oh, maybe I'll go to Glasgow or Edinburgh, I want to like move away from here. But I had at that point applied for the college here, and like getting into riding, I just decided actually this place is really cool, and I didn't want to leave because then I'd not be able to ride my bike. I was chosen to represent Great Britain for World Champs this year in October over in Austria. That's still my favourite race I've ever done, and it was my best result as well. And I loved the track. The bottom of it was very like the trails that I ride here. It was just filthy, like awkward, steep, muddy, just pretty much Fort William. I ended up 5th and I just couldn't believe it.
I'll be in bed at like 8:30 and she'll have already been out, like, doing her training and in the gym and stuff. I wouldn't have a clue what she's done. I
need to get stronger, I need to get faster, I definitely need to get better with my nerves and how I think about things, maybe not focusing on little things. If something bad happens, just get over it. Because it's all still so new to me, little changes kind of stress me out. I noticed a huge difference when I started doing weight training and strength training. For downhill in particular, I do think like upper body strength is something that is like key, because it's like you're repeatedly just like almost in like a push-up position, getting like battered down like loads of rock.
She struggled not to do some of the things like the training, which is probably a perfect way to be if you want to be an athlete. No, I think she just really likes riding bikes as well, so she just wants to make that her job, which is pretty ideal, I think.
I was pretty shocked. I'm very grateful to receive it. Pretty cool to have my name on there next to the likes of Sean and Coxie, and yeah, it was a bit unexpected, to be honest, still is, but yeah, thank you very much.